Alright, good morning everybody. It's Chris and Mark and Chris here, and today we are heading up to the index area again. We're going to go hit a mine called the Ethel Mine. I've never been there before, Mark's never been there before, but apparently Chris has. And going to do a bit of a river crossing today, and should be a good time. So we will check in a little bit later. Alright, see ya. Bye. Hey, good morning guys. Chris here. We are at, we parked down by Trout Creek, and we're actually heading across the Stillaguamish River here. And actually not Stillaguamish, Skykomish, excuse me, Skykomish River here. So we're going to be fording the river here just a few minutes, and then we're going to be heading out over there. I'm not quite sure where the mine is, but it's on the other side of the river. So we're going to be heading over there. Okay guys, heading across the little creek here. Looks pretty shallow for the most part. Take a couple steps here. Gotta be careful though, because these rocks can be kind of slick. Feels pretty good though. Nice fresh clean water. I think this is still Trout Creek that flows into the Skykomish, which is a little further down. All right, now this is the Skykomish right here. Looks like it's about up to mid-thigh on Mark over there. So I think I'm gonna have to secure my boots so I can have both trekking poles. Hey guys, we just got done crossing first the Trout Creek and then the Skykomish River here. This time of year it's pretty low, so we're able to get through. But if we were to come here later in the fall or next spring, there's no way we'd get over here. So we are going to head off that direction. Chris and Mark have already headed off that way, and I'm going to catch up here to change my shoes here. But I was just reading last night, the Forest Service put out a little memo that because of the late snowmelt, there's a lot of bears that are coming down. So we'll see what happens. We haven't seen anything this year. Had a couple, had one instance at the apex where one was there near me off the trail. Didn't see it, but I heard it, saw some movement. And then again at the apex, we saw a bunch of bear scat in the trail. So anyway, we're not anticipating seeing anything because we're making lots of noise, but if we do, we'll be prepared, but hopefully we won't have to use anything. All right, see you guys on the trail. Okay guys, so we're going through some brush again. Said Mark and Chris are a little bit ahead of me here, so let them do their thing. I might put some gaiters on. I don't want to get all pooped. That sucks. Hey guys, we're about an hour into our little expedition here. I'm going to cross the river, creek, a couple creeks actually, and now we're going up to the mine here. It's pretty open here actually. I mean, there's a lot of ferns growing. That's pretty much it. You don't have a lot of debris. There's a few down trees, tree falls, but other than that, it's pretty good shape. So Mark's coming up here, and Chris is ahead of us. But yeah, I think we'll be should be at the lower adit and the mine site here. I don't know. I think we're probably within the hour. We're hoping. So anyway, I will check in. See ya. Hey guys, Chris here. Hey, we're working our way up here, but I wanted to show you what we're looking at. This is really pretty in here. Probably kind of hard to see the sky through here. Let me see if I can adjust this a little bit. There you go. You can't see the blue sky up through the trees. Yeah. We're in a little canopy here. Really pretty. And There's Mark coming up here. So anyway, we are gradually getting in the direction we need to go. Some cool boulders here. Just climb up on those. Got a bunch of moss on them. This makes for good footing. Say that again, Chris. No idea what he's saying. Okay, everybody, we are at the, Chris says it's called the Index Galena Road. You can't really tell, but this is an old mining road. And we're actually standing on it, parts of it overgrown there. There's Mark over there tagging it, but this basically goes over the creek, and then we'll be at the, where are we going to be, the lower mine site?
Yeah, the old haulage tunnel.
The old lower mine site and the old haulage tunnel, which is the lower adit. All right, so we'll see you guys over there. See ya. Okay, we are at another kind of waterfall, and we're using the old cable like we did at the Silver Tip. I'm gonna hold on to this old cable and go underneath. Kind of cool. An old 100-year-old climbing rope. You're not gonna go? I think you can make it, Mark. Go down this way. If you go to, Mark, if you go to your right, go down there, it's really shallow. You're welcome. Well, I knew it was tough for me, and I have two good hands. So, all right, we made it across the last creek, and we're back on the road again.
There it is.
And Mr. Bill found an old ore cart here. That's pretty cool. It's the first one I've ever seen.
Not a bullet hole in it. No, you're right.
That's pretty cool.
Now, what's this for, Chris? Was this for a lid?
That's that dump part. That's the part that when you dump
when
the door opens up.
There we go. Yep.
There's no undercarriage, but there's
oh, there's the door. It flops open.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
There we go.
Cool.
Pushes it out. There's usually a handle on this side that would unlock the door. And it's usually a metal bar that goes under and has like a little lip on
pretty
the end.
cool.
And when you turn it, it goes like that, and the door will pop open.
Yeah, the regular sidewalk in the woods here.
Almost.
So everybody else has it easy when they come up here.
Sure this is the right spot?
Well, I think they went up this way and then into the woods, and then I'm not going to go through that. Yeah, I'm going to go up this little hump back here and go right into that wooded area, and then it's just right over there.
Okay. It's an old outhouse here, guys. It's kind of funny. So hey guys, this is an old cabin that's just outside the adit to the Ethel Mine. I don't know how old it is. Looks like it was probably built maybe the 70s or something like that, but it's been here a long time. The roof is just covered with stuff, but it's pretty cool. If the people that own this are watching, just we're not touching anything, we're not stealing anything, we're just kind of looking at this. It's pretty cool. You've got some old bunk beds right here. It's kind of cool. And that looks like it used to be part of the outhouse or something. Got the moon on it. I'm gonna open this door here and go in here, and you guys can see. And this is kind of a blast from the past. It's kind of dark in here, as you can see. But I got the old stove in the corner over there. It's pretty cool. It's pretty rickety here. You got cushions over here. Even got a fire extinguisher. So yeah. Definitely keep you out of the elements, but I don't think it'd be very warm. No insulation, no nothing. So anyway, I think this was probably just for people that came up here in the summertime. The guys that were that owned this property, they were probably working this attic back in the day. I know that the name on the attic over here. Let's walk over here and show you.
And take a jack in there, either a jack or a pick, or
just walk out there and walk over here.
yeah.
I mean, the cabin's right there, and boom, here you are. You could go in there, and then they've got that plaque to that guy. It says, "In fond memory of Mel Roundhill, his adventurous spirit will always be here." So November 29, 1924 until June 18, 2003. So anyway, pretty cool. Cool stuff. Okay guys, Chris, Mark, and Chris here. We're actually getting ready to head into the Ethel Mine over there. So we are getting ready to head in. So we'll see you guys inside. The lower attic, Chris? Yep, it's the lower attic for the Ethel Mine. I guess there's how many above us?
4, I think.
There's a total of 4. Okay. All right, so we're heading in. See you guys inside. Bye. Because I'm at the entrance looking back into the mine. So Chris,
Yeah.
what's the history of this place? What's the history of this place?
Like as far as who found it, or just like what they were looking
Well, I mean, what can you tell me about it? Like, when did it open up? How long was it open?
for? That was around 1900. I think they only ran it for about 6 or 7 years. Maybe even a little less.
So this has pretty much been abandoned for about 100 years.
Yeah.
And what do they mine? Gold?
Copper, I think, and then they were looking for gold. It was kind of like the whole sunset thing. They were looking for the same type of minerals. But they found that outcrop up there, that quartz and copper.
Hey, Mark, I'm behind. I'm going to go past you. Try to get past your, all right.
But yeah, the vein up there, when you find the outcrops on the side, it's pretty nice looking. I don't remember a lot of sulfides, but the quartz and the copper are really cool.
Well,
Yeah,
those
you're-
little photographs that you had showed copper with green quartz. That's cool.
Yeah.
I've never seen any green quartz.
I've never seen anything like it either, that's why it was so awesome.
Citrine orange, yes. Purple, manganese, yes. Amethyst, yes. Never green. Until now.
A little bit of a cave-in coming up back here.
Yeah, looks like it.
Now this number here is 600. Is that how far back we are?
I would say that sounds about right. I was gonna say I figured we were about 300 to 400 feet. We're back at that raise.
That looks like it was done with one of those carbide torches, carbide lamps.
Yeah, this is only about, it was a little less than 1,000 feet, and then there should be where I think this must have been here a while ago, because there's a lot of foot traffic.
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing it, but I don't remember a lot of stuff.
All right.
But when we get to the back, you'll see the big collapse in the back. But yeah, that 600 foot mark sounds about right.
Okay. Ventilation pipes are cool. I don't remember seeing so many in a mine. At least the few mines I've been in. This is like
Yeah.
the 12th one I've been in. I don't remember seeing so
They're
many.
fairly rare. Even rare to see them not all flat. Usually people smash them or they're crushed by snow.
Yeah. Now this rail seems really big from the most stuff we see.
Yeah, it's surprised it's all kind of disconnected. I'm surprised it's not all still.
Well, maybe maybe they were in the process of trying to get it out of here.
That's what I'm thinking. I wonder if they took it apart and they were going to take it out, and they never did.
Yeah, they must have, because it is disconnected in almost every place.
Yeah, there's definitely footprints in here, and they could be a year old, you never know.
Yeah.
I didn't see really any evidence of anybody being up here recently.
Still enormous connectors. Usually don't see those out too much. They're usually long.
Okay, so, Chris, if you'd taken a carbide light and written like that,
Oh, yeah.
okay, so it does work.
I wrote my names all over the
Okay.
merchant.
Well, and also, Mark, to go back to
It's
the non-prime line that you were bringing that up at, I mean, there was some of that, that green, you know, that growth that comes out of the side, you know, that had grown over the top of one, and it was hard as
Yeah,
a
most of
rock.
them didn't have it. In fact, almost none of them did. One, maybe one.
Okay,
This is like a fish.
I believe they're real.
Yeah, I think there's a code in miners that you don't mess up someone's tunnel graffiti. So I have to imagine that if you write it, it's probably going to go.
Are we back to the end? Looks like we are.
I'm getting close. It goes back pretty far. I think it goes back at least 800-900 feet before it collapses.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, and if that was 6, we're probably at around 7 to 750 now.
I'll put a little piece of red wire on it, a little piece of black wire on it, and call, hey, this one was a positive one, and that was a negative one. Or since they probably had a little generator on the tilt plate or whatever, probably, and just it was AC. It probably was AC, don't think of it.
When you get back here, you'll see this metal strapping. So this is when they would run on a rail.
Yeah.
They put down like a 2x4 or 4x4, and then they'd line the corner of the wood with metal strapping. You can see underneath that pipe, the 2x4 or whatever is still there.
Oh, okay.
You see underneath the edge of it there. But this, yeah, you see
Where were we looking?
that 2x4 right there? They set this strapping on the corner of it.
Oh, okay.
And then they run the rail, the car still rolls.
Gotcha.
I've seen there's one called the Vandalia. It's completely intact with all the strapping and the wood. Usually it's all rotted away like this. But there's the end back there.
So there's like a little collapse here? Yep.
Here's some more names or something.
Some more who?
I don't know. I can see the word the.
Oh, right here.
I wish I could see a measurement. There's some more.
It says, hold on, it says something. Leave the, not sure what it says.
Whoa, is this sulfide? What is that? It's like 38. Wow, that is sulfide.
Got a little bit of color back there.
Trying to figure out what this says. It says leave,
Wow, that's pretty cool.
leave the something.
I don't know. Look at that, look at right there. The sulfides. And then look at the water down there.
Yeah, this is really mucky.
Yeah, just rotten wood and
Yeah.
slop. Look at up there.
Oh, and that. Oh, that's interesting.
You
Yeah,
see,
no, interesting.
guys, if you see up here, this is truly is a cave-in, because if you look up there,
Yeah, there was a.
you can see the rays that Chris was talking about up there. And that goes to another tunnel.
Well, so you go up and it goes up pretty high, but it all collapsed in, and I think this is about the 900 to 1,000 foot mark, so.
Back from the entrance to the
Yeah, I've climbed up on top of this pile, but we couldn't get
Yeah.
over the other side. And it looks like this might have been where it started working up into the upper workings.
Huh.
And the distance is about right.
I wonder when it collapsed.
Yeah, probably in the, hard to say, but
So Chris, tell me what this is.
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. So
It's just-
what's so fascinating about it that's sparkly?
It's just the color of it.
It's unusual, it's so
It's-
shiny and silvery.
Yeah, it's
And
weird.
Chris, the mud that's down here, Stuart, look at it. When you stir up the mud, it makes like metal flake in here. Look at that.
I've never quite seen it like
See my
that.
finger? Look at that. You stir up the shiny mud and it does that. That's kind of weird. See what I mean?
It's almost like a sulfide, but it almost
Yeah,
like
see
it
it.
doesn't seem as heavy as sulfides.
See the shiny?
Yeah.
And it's this shiny mud along here. Look at this. You stir it up. Look at that.
Yeah, it's just kind of different.
Weird. That is weird. All right, guys, some more graffiti. Miners graffiti. Looks like it says Nels, somebody, 6'11", I think it's either 36 or 38. I don't know, we'll find out.
Whatever you guys don't, don't touch that thing.
Touch what thing?
Yeah.
That's kind of a slab there. But it's interesting, there's quartz up in there. But the whole piece is, yeah, it's
Oh.
kind of hanging there. I think this and that are holding it up, so.
So basically, guys, what we've got here, what Chris was just saying is we've got this beam right here. And it is holding up, you can see this big crack right
There's
there.
slab.
And this big slab right here. Oh yeah, you can see that's cracked all the way up through there.
Good
And,
example of things to look for.
and this beam right here is holding it, so yeah. Be careful what you bump into, because that could come down very easily.
Unless
And
you know what it is, don't mess
that's
with it.
big enough to mess any of us up.
If you don't know what it does, just touch it.
Yeah, usually the ones that are on the side are more dangerous than the roof. But you can see like, that is a good example there too. See that crack up there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just watch out for them. I mean, I know you guys have been in a few, but
Mark's been in a lot, I've only been in a
yeah,
few.
if you know what to look for, they're usually pretty good. I've only seen one rock fall in a mine, so I mean, and that was when we were working in it. So it's pretty rare to have anything collapse or fall around.
While you're there.
Yeah. Yeah, we were in the Hummingbird Tunnel and we were cleaning some muck out. And I heard a big thud. And I went back and a chunk had fallen out of the ceiling. So,
Man, this floor is something else.
yeah, pretty mucky in here, right?
Really mucky.
Well, it's a big tunnel.
It is.
It's kind of nice and neat.
Nice muddy shoes here.
It was a good, it was a good working tunnel.
Yeah, it's huge in here. It's crazy too because you're so far back.
Well, did they just take the tailings that came out of this thing and just go ahead and dug them off and, help fill up their road?
That's what I was wondering. I'm kind of thinking they used it to build the roads because you don't really see any tailing pile.
No, but you do see a lot of broken granite along the road.
Yeah, and when I came up here last time, you can see chunks of this stuff in the roadbed, all the way down to where the creek, kind of where the creek was. I was actually writing a kid's book about mine Explorer Kids.
Really?
Yeah, I started it a couple years ago, I never finished it yet, but it was one of my projects when I started with the book stuff with those guys.
Well, I gotta say, Chris, I've been, like I said, I've been in classroom for the past at least 15 years, usually 2 or 3 times a year, 4th, 5th, and 6th graders, and those kids know nothing about mining, let alone rocks and minerals. A couple of them might be rock collectors in every class, and that's, the rest don't have a clue where any
Well,
of it comes from.
I don't think most people do anymore.
Right,
I mean, you look at the history of Washington State, it got founded by, I mean, like Seattle, it was all the gold mines up in Alaska and all that
A
stuff.
hand-cut wedge.
there you go.
Look at that.
Nice.
They probably had a 4x4 and then they chopped it. And
There you go.
that's what you use to wedge in your timbers.
Mr. Wedgie.
Yeah.
There you go.
That stick, which I've never found, but look at that.
That was parts of a glove, I found.
Yeah, parts of a glove, either a shovel handle or a powder tamper.
yeah, cool.
Yeah.
No dynamite boxes wreckage in here, but it's kind of cool. Now look how far we come, we still can't see the end.
Are you keeping track?
I gave up when I got to when I figured I was about 300 feet, I still hadn't seen the 600 foot mark. I'm like, yeah, crap. I was like, I missed it. It's too busy talking.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little look around, Chris, on that middle, why that,
Alright guys, getting almost to the end here. Mark and Chris are actually going out. Hey Mark, you see that jar? It's pretty cool. Well, you can really feel the heat coming from in outside. Alright guys, Chris and Chris here, Mark's right there. And we just went inside the old Ethel Mine. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, look great.
Yeah, Chris says the condition of the mine is still really good shape. He was here years ago. And yeah, kind of sloppy on the bottom, but cool mine, about 1,000 feet back, I think is how far we were at. Kind of neat stuff. So anyway, but yeah, getting up here is pretty, well, if you know where it is, I think it's easy. But for you, those of you who don't, it's probably not going to be easy. And since we think this might be private property, we don't know for sure. We're not going to tell you how to get here. So sorry, you're on your own, you're on your own on that one. But we did not come across any no trespassing signs. So if we saw some, we wouldn't come in. We didn't see anything. So anyway, it's all good. So we'll see you guys later. All right, peace out. Bye. All right, guys, we're back at the creek here, heading across.
At the Sonic Cape.
So yeah, Mark's coming through this little rocky area here. It's kind of fun. Well, for me it was kind of fun. I don't know if it's fun for Mark, but I got two good arms. Mark doesn't at the moment. I don't think I told you guys that. The last outing we were on, Mark hurt himself. What'd you say, fracture your arm?
Fractured wrist and a torn rotator cuff.
So Mark got a fractured wrist and a torn rotator cuff.
On my dominant left side, of course.
And I didn't even know he did it. He didn't even tell me about it till after the fact.
That's why your drone crashed.
Oh.
The arm wouldn't work.
Oh. All right. Well, at least I. Huh. And I thought it was just because you were clumsy. Now I know. Well, Chris, you can stand there and the bug will go after you. Well, he liked me earlier. We're almost back to the Skykomish River. Once we cross the river, we'll be back and we'll call it a day. So we've been gone 5.5 hours, and a pretty good trip. Had a little bit of everything. Just some bushwhacking, not too bad, a little bit. Some fjording, some river crossings, creek crossings, a little bit of climbing, not too much, a little bit. So we got it all. So here we are back at the river. Just like that. And we're ready to head across.